welcome back to the touchline, bringing you another video here on this channel. Before we get into the video, you know the drill. Hit the like button, comment down below, hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video here on this channel. You probably know we've taken a bit of a rest here on the channel, 2-3 week break. We've just taken a break, we've been doing a few things for the podcast, but we're back in business now. And what a way to begin. We are going to be bringing you a tier ranker for the best NRL logo in the entire NRL era. Alright, let's get the video underway. First of all, here we've got the Brisbane Broncos. I'm not sure what year that logo was from, but yeah, it doesn't look the best. It's pretty average for me. It's a bit dull, not a lot of colors. You just got the yellow of the yellow color on the Bronco. You got a brown outline around it. So I think I'm going to give it a D class. I don't really like it. The next two logos is again, of course, the Brisbane Broncos. Pretty the same. What's different about the new logo is that they've got the Broncos. It's got the Brisbane underneath where it says Broncos, and they've made it a bit bigger. The photo of the Bronco is a bit smaller. So if we put them all together, I think I like this logo, and I think I'm going to put it both in the B section. I really like that logo. It gives it that intimidating look where we've seen Broncos over the last few decades. Of course, my beloved Bulldogs, we got their first logo when the club first started. You know, I don't mind that. You've got the B representing the Bulldogs. You've got nice blue color with the white outline. People would say it's average, but for me, I'm going to put it a C class for me. Next one, we've got this for the 2025 season. We've updated it, of course, because it's the 90th season as a Bulldogs, not myself, but the Bulldogs club in general. So this logo, I've always liked it. It's got that intimidating Bulldog look, nice colors, nice outline around the blue background with the Canberra Bankstown Bulldogs name. For me, again, it's a pretty decent logo. So I put this in C class. The next two Bulldogs logos was the 04 Premiership winning squad. And for me, this is probably my favorite Bulldogs logo. So I think we're going to put this in, I'm going to put an A class. I really like this logo. The Bulldogs logo now, I think it's all right. It's decent. It's not my favorite logo, if I'm being totally honest. So I think we're going to put Bulldogs. We're going to put Bulldogs in the B class. I think it's decent, like I said, but I think it's a bit more than a C class. So yeah, Bulldogs in B. We've got the three Cowboys logos. As you can see, the first one that was used in the early days, I think it's being used in 2025 for their anniversary season. So I like this. It's a bit simple, but I like things that are simple sometimes. So I think Cowboys deserve to be in C. What they've done here is they just added the outline around it, a circle behind the logo. And I'm not vibing with this one. I think C class, the one I put there, is better than this. So I think we're going to put D. Cowboys, this one I really like. I think it's a very good logo. It's bigger compared to the previous logos. Got a nice Cowboys massive sign right in front of it. Nice colors in it. So I think that's a B class. Dolphins, new to the competition, started I think 2 years ago, last year. It's simple. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty average. So we're going to put C. Dragons, we've got, you know what? I think that's a very nice Dragons logo. I think it's similar to the Bulldogs. If I'm going to put Bulldogs in the B class, it's very similar. So I think I'm going to put Dragons in the B category. Here we've got, I'm not sure who that is. Need to make sure. Well, we're going to skip down. I'm not sure which club had this sort of logo, but let's move to the Parramatta Eels. You've got this year's one. Well, yeah, this year's one, of course. I think they've got nice colors. I like that. They've got a oval around it. They've got the Parramatta Eels with the eel just underneath the Parramatta name of it. You know what? I've never had anything against it. So we're going to put it a C class. The old Parramatta Eels logo, I don't know. I've never liked this logo. For some reason, I don't know, I know back then they had different jerseys, a bit of a different color into their jersey. I know, yes, it's big and bold, but yeah, just personally, probably you guys liked it, but I've never liked it, so I'm going to put it in the D category. Now this, I hate Eels, I've never liked them, the biggest rivalry in Bulldogs history, but this has to be one of my favorite logos, and I hate to say it, but it is. It's such a nice logo, and just
it gives it when Eels were good in that period when Jared Hayne was there. Eels were always good, and that logo just, I don't know, when we versed Eels, I always got scared versing them. So I think this is an A class for me. Parramatta, we're just going to add this in D class. It's pretty the same, just a bit darker. Now the Newcastle Knights is pretty decent. They've got two that are the same that they've used for pre-season. They've changed a few bit. I think it's the Knight sign which is underneath it, which was the recent version before this previous one. So I don't know, I like this. I'm going to put C, and this one I think it's a bit better than the one I put in C, so I think I'm going to put a B. And yeah, these Knights, they just flipped it around, and yeah, it's pretty the same, so I think I'm going to put a C+. Penrith Panthers. Now, to be honest, these three ones with the oval around it, not a big fan. I think it's just pretty basic. Nothing making what a Panther is normally. Is more intimidating, it's scary. And those three logos with the oval, the olden day logos, don't satisfy me. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's pretty basic. So for me, I think this one would go into D class and these ones would go E class. I don't like them at all. Now the old Panthers logo, the one before they changed to this current one, it was like the 05, 010, 11 period, 016. Yeah, I think that's A class for me. I think that was one of my favorite logo growing as a kid. Just the color, intimidating. I love that nice bold text on top of the Panther. Nice black and white faded colors together. Yeah, I think it's exceptional logo. This one, so the difference between this and the current one is they just outlined the Panther with the just a bit of a bluish color. That's a C, and I think this is a B. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the tier ranking so far. This Rabbitohs logo, I've never liked it. Just, I don't know why the Rabbitohs is tilted upwards. I know a bunny bounces, but yeah, just I don't like it at all. This Rabbitohs logo is pretty decent. I think it's better than the E class. So we're gonna put this in we'll give it a D. I wouldn't put it in a C personally. This Rabbitohs, it's a bit similar to the one they have now, but they've had the South Sydney Rabbitohs name title underneath the Rabbitoh, the bunny we should say. And you know what? That's a tough one. I think I'm going to put a C. This one has always been up there as one of my favorite. For me, it's not an A class, but I think it is a B class for sure, 100%. This one is pretty basic. They've just really put a bunny there and they haven't added nothing, so I'm going to put a D. Nothing surprised me there. Canberra Raiders, the old one has always been a very good one. Lots of people love this logo, the old one, but I think it's still a C class for me. The Raiders old one back in, I think, 2010. This recent one changed a couple years ago. This one was my favorite. I'm going to put a B class. This one I've changed the color. It's a bit lighter, as you can see on the Raiders jersey as well. Their color is not darker green a bit. It's a more lighter color, but I think it's worthy for C plus. Sydney Roosters. This one will go straight away to E class. Pretty poor. This one looks like a red rooster sign, but again, I like the colors with the rooster, red, blue, and white. Of course, that's the colors of the Sydney Rooster. I think I'm going to put a D. This one I do like. I think it's a very underrated logo Roosters have had. So I think I'm going to put it into the B class. Like the color, like the little badge around it. And it just, again, one color on the Rooster, and it's the color red, of course. And this one, I think that's an A class. I really like the Sydney Roosters current logo. Just everything about it, big, bold. Just got the Rooster more as the focal point. You can see the face clearly. I like the nice font on the Rooster text. Yeah, I really like this logo. This Manly logo, Manly surprisingly have had a lot of logos over the years, but that for sure goes D. Again, I'm not a big fan of it. I think maybe it's a D. I think it is a D. You look at these two, same logo, but again, it's a different position of the Manly, the Sea Eagle. So I think these go, to be honest, I like this D, and I'll put C class. I think that's a bit better than the one with just the eagle with their wings out. This one, I think it's a D. I don't like the color behind the Manly. Maybe if they had just the Manly on itself there without the circle around it with the color of the yellow, I think it would have been much better. This Manly logo, I think it's a B class for sure. Really intimidating, like the color they use. and just the Manly looks just 3D. It's coming out, it's more appealing, and that's what I love about it. We've got Cronulla Sharks. Yeah, I think their current one's probably the best one out of these ones showing there as the Sharks logo. To be honest, I'm just going to put this one, yeah, just no colors, just pretty basic. Just they're using the color black, and as a logo, you want something that's more attractive and like not only us can enjoy, but everyone can enjoy, if that makes sense. That's not bad, but I still put a D. I like this one. This will go C. This Sharks was before they changed it to that one. I like the color they use, the shark coming out of the star, a nice bold, massive text of the word shark. And now this one, of course, I think is also worthy. You know what? It's worthy of a B class, so I'll put it there. Quickly, we've got Melbourne Storm. Now this one is 100% better than the one they have now. They've got the nice color of the thunder, the yellow color, storm with the lightning connected to it. Just more intimidating, this one. I don't know, that's an A tier for me. The current one, I think it's a C plus. It's good, but it's not my favorite. We've got West Tigers for me. This will always, I'll put this B. I like this one a bit better. Just the text is better than what they have here. They've got the West with the white font color, and then they've got the Tigers with the orange font colors, and I like that a bit more. We've got Tigers, still good this one, but it's not better than the original one. So I still think that's worthy of a B. I like the colors, nice and intimidating, nice good text. Just the graphics on it is really good, and I like it. Titans, old one has always been a classic. I don't know why they changed it. The one they changed it to is still good. It's not bad, like the bold text on the new one, but this is a B worthy. And for me, this is a C worthy. I think, yeah, it's not bad Titans. I like the colors they're using, that nice shadow of the right side of the Titans logo with that navy color to the light blue color. Yeah, it's good. Now the last club is the New Zealand Warriors. The Warriors have always been the same, supposedly. The only one that's different was the black and white, which for me was my favorite. This one is probably like a C class. This one, I don't like how they've outlined the logo. And it's got like a little dotted line next to it, as I can see. Yeah, I think the old Warrior logo, black and white, represents New Zealand, and it brings back to the days when Warriors were really good, a strong team. Like you got Stacey Jones, the prime Warriors team. Even with Sean Johnson back in 2011, that era was incredible for the New Zealand Warriors. And their current one is pretty decent. It's not bad. So you know what? I'm gonna put it a C class. And yeah, guys, that's a wrap to this tier ranker. Hopefully you enjoyed this sort of content. If you want more content like this, where we rank logos, players, best fullback players, not only in NRL but WWE, Premier League, Combat Talk, whatever you want, we will deliver to you guys. But yeah, that's a wrap to this video, this tier ranker video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys soon.